So it's been said that there's been confirmation that the discussion for Hocus Pocus 3 is happening over at Disney. They thinking about making it a whole trilogy type of thing. Not another three, but making this the third of the trilogy type of thing. So it's looking like we're gonna get a Hocus Pocus 3. I'm not surprised. It's been really successful on Disney Plus. We've been in demand actually for fucking like decades. So it just makes sense. My concern is that they're gonna overdo it. Like I want it. Don't get me wrong. I want it. I was quite pleased with the sequel. A lot of people weren't. A lot of people were. Sometimes it took them a few plays to watch the movie and to like it, to learn to like it. Sometimes our expectations just are a little too high. I wasn't expecting too much, nothing too crazy out of that sequel. So others were disappointed. You know, as soon as they got the origins type of thing, people all of a sudden liked it. You know, but it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If they had went that route and gave us the origins to the Sanderson sisters, people would have complained that, you know, Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy aren't in the movie. So that's the reason why we have Hocus Pocus 2 to begin with, or what we wanted, because we wanted those three back, right? There's talks about which direction they're going to go. I think this is the time to bring in the old cast, mix it in with the recent cast, the current cast. And there was that head witch, the whatever, the mother witch, I don't know what the fuck that she is. Anyways, I think that should be the main bad guy in this bitch. Get the Sanderson sisters to kind of like almost redeem themselves in a way, but like, you know, they side with the kids. I don't know. But then they're kind of takes away their evilness to it. So whatever. I think this would just be the perfect time for them to mix and match the old cast with the new cast and just go all the fuck out with the third part. Give the people what they want, the fans and stuff. Like, we already got the Easter eggs in the sequel. Now you could just close up the entire fucking thing. Go out with a bang, like I said. So it's also been confirmed that we're getting a Friday the 13th series. I don't know how I feel about this, because apparently it's not going to focus on Jason. It's going to go focus on Pamela, Jason's mother. So we're getting like the prequel to all of that. And I don't feel like people give a fuck for that story. Like, yeah, we'll watch it. And some say, you know, it is an interesting take. They're into it. Cool. But at the end of the day, we would very much more so prefer Jason Voorhees. And given that, you know, the ends to Halloween was kind of very anticlimactic, it gives that franchise to kind of chill for a bit, go on hiatus. But yet even then, there's whispers going around that there's going to be a series on Peacock as well for Halloween, which I think is the best way for them to go direction-wise, especially after what they just did to us with the ends. And again, I enjoyed that movie as a standalone movie. However, to end the trilogy like that, like, fuck, really fucked up there. That should have been really fucking big, and it just was not at all. The things they could have fucking done with that. I was seeing fans suggesting the idea of, you know, Lindsay, Allison, and Laurie at the end taking down Michael. But at the end, Laurie either, you know, dies and Lindsay kills Michael. Like, I think there's so many ways that they could have just went about it, and fans would have been completely fucking satisfied with that. Given the future for the Halloween franchise, I think TV series is the best way to go. Don't know if they're gonna just retell the story but add more, or like, you know, adjust it a bit, because when people seem to do that, fans have a shit fit. Like, that's not how it went. Why'd you add that in? Like, that's not what happened. So you can never fucking win. But however, based on the comments that I'm seeing, they're definitely over the whole Laurie Strode thing. So it's now time to give us something new, a new generation here. They kind of fucked up there. That's the thing. They fucked up so much with ends that fans are literally just like over Jamie Lee Curtis now at this point. They're so fucking disappointed with what was given to us at the end. It looks like series is the new thing for horror, and I'm all fucking for it. We're getting an HBO series for Hellraiser, I think. I'm still sure that's going on. Apparently Clive is taking part in that as well. So that should be interesting to see what they do with the Cenobites. With what they just did with Hulu was really dope. So I'm curious as fuck to see what they do to try and like separate the Hellraiser series from the Hellraiser Hulu movie. So I guess we'll see. I'm pretty sure we'll get another sequel to Hellraiser on the Hulu side of things, because I personally liked it. I thought it was well done.